Okay, good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Okay, again, good afternoon.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon.
Okay, so before we start, let's present first this our presentation, okay? Is it already presented into your screen, class? Our presentation is already presented on your screen.
Opo, sir.
Okay, so again, good day, class. I'm very glad, even though your internet are not that stable, among of you still manage to attend our virtual meeting for today. Okay, now let us have a short prayer. Okay, who wants to lead or who wants to um, participate in our prayer? Anyone who wants to lead us a prayer? Okay, I think sir, we're gonna call Patrick Gaspar. Hello? Narinig po ba si sir? Or let's have Janila May for our prayer. Janila, Janila May. Okay, I think si Sir na lang muna magpe-pray. Ano, okay? Let us bow our head. So, Panginoon, pinupuri ka po namin at pinasasalamatan, Ama. Patawarin po kami sa aming mga nagawang kasalanan. Sinasadya man po namin ito o hindi. Ako po'y patuloy na humihingi ng pasasalamat sa pang-araw-araw na blessings na pinagkakalob niyo po sa amin, hindi lang po sa akin, bagkus pati na rin sa aking mga estudyante. Nawa, Panginoon, ay bigyan niyo po sila ng knowledge and wisdom para sa aming magiging klase for today and makasagot po sila sa aking mga itatanong. Okay, ito lamang po ang aming samot dalangin sa matamis na pangalan ni Jesus. Amen. Okay, amen. So first, before we start, let's talk about our classroom rules. So first, make sure that your mic is muted because it may cause sudden interruption into our discussion. I will just give you a signal when you need to unmute your mic. Okay? So second, listen to me attentively because I will ask you a few questions during our discussion. And last, if you have a question, unmute your mic, then state your name and your question. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
before we start, let's have a first game called Jumbled Letters. But it has a twist. Okay, so as you can see, we have here four icons and you only need to choose one of them and a corresponding jumbled letter will appear and you will rearrange it to make or to find the correct answer. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? Narinig po ba si sir?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so who wants to answer first? Okay, let's have John Renz for first icon. John Renz, Alejo. Bunso, John Renz.
Sir.
Okay. Um, choose one of the four icons.
Yung balon na lang po.
Balloon, okay. So for the balloon, this is the jumbled letter. Okay. What do you think is this jumbled letter?
Exercise po.
Exercise, are you sure?
Opo.
Okay, let's see. Okay, very good, John Renz. It's exercise. Okay, how about Janila May?
Yes po,
Janila
sir.
May? Okay, choose the other three icons. Pili ka, Bunso, dito sa tatlong natitirang icons pa. The guitar, the dress, and the book. Or the Bible, rather.
Yung dress po, sir.
Okay, so for the dress, what do you think is this jumbled letter or jumbled word?
Fitness po.
Are you sure?
Fitness po, sir. Opo.
Okay, let's see. Okay, very good. It's fitness. Okay, how about Geraldine Riosa? Bunso Geraldine? Geraldine? Geraldine Riosa? Okay, who wants to volunteer for the two remaining icons? Anyone? How about Crystal Cabiso? Crystal? Okay, so I think si Sir na lang muna ang mamimili dito sa dalawang natitirang icons natin. Okay, for the Bible, what do you think is this jumbled letter or word? Anyone?
Festival dance po.
Are you sure?
Opo.
Okay, let's see. It's festival dance. And for the last jumbled
Sir,
letter.
physical po. Physical.
Okay, let's see. Okay, very good, class. It's physical. Okay, so based on the game that we play, what do you think is our lesson for today?
Sir,
Anyone?
fitness po.
Fitness? Ano pa?
PE po.
PE? What else? Okay, to be specific, our topic for today is all about the physical fitness assessment through festival dance. Okay, first, let us talk about the physical activity. Okay, who wants to read the meanings of physical activity?
Sir, Maruela po.
Okay, go on, Maruela.
Physical activity. It is a bodily movement produced by skeletal muscle. It requires energy, expenditures, and produces progressive health benefits. It requires only a low to moderate intensity of effort.
Okay, thank you, Maruela. So when we say physical activity, it improves your mood, ability to operate and sleep, and it also helps um, the or with having an anxiousness. Okay, so see what you can do or what you can do to stay physically active while socially isolating yourself. Okay, in any exercise that uses your muscles and requires more energy than resting is considered physical activity. Physical activity includes things like walking, running, dancing, swimming, yoga, and gardening. Okay? Is there any question about the
Wala na
physical
po.
activity? Okay. And next, let's proceed to the exercise. Okay, who wants to read? John Renz?
It is a type of physical activity that requires planned, structured, and repetitive bodily movement to improve or maintain one or more components of physical fitness.
Okay, thank you, John Renz. So, just what it says here, it is a type of physical activity. So, meaning to say, it is an example of physical activity. Because, just like what I said earlier, that the more that we are moving or we are we are reduces or naglalabas tayo ng pawis is may tatawag na natin or we can consider it as an physical activity. So while exercising, we are um, reducing our fats in our body. Okay? Is that clear?
So,
Okay. Next, let's proceed to the exercise program. Okay, who wants to read? Anyone? Roden Beltran? Roden Beltran, kindly read the exercise program.
It is a planned activity detailing a range of physical exercise and the amount of time each exercise should be performed where it is typically tailored to individual's needs.
Okay, thank you, Roden. So when we say exercise program, it is a structured activity that includes a variety of physical activities and the length of time each should be performed, and it is usually adapted to the demands of the individual. So meaning to say, um, exercise program, dito lang naman papasok kumbaga ba yung mga exercise na gagawin mo for the whole week, for the whole month, and etc. Okay? Again, what is physical activity? Maruela?
Planned activities po.
Again?
Activities po na laging ginagawa.
Okay, thank you, Maruela. Very good. How about, again, the exercise? John Renz? John Renz? What is exercise?
pero mga exercise po.
Again? John Renz, paulit yung sagot mo, Bunso.
Yung mga exercise po. Sige, sir.
Okay, so when we say exercise, this is a type of a physical activity. Okay? So, lastly, the exercise program. Roden, what is exercise program? For you, what is exercise program? Or ano para
Yung
sa'yo?
pagpaplano po.
John Renz?
Yung pagpaplano po ng mga exercise.
Okay, tama yun. Okay? Very good. It is the plan of your exercise for the whole week or for the whole month. Okay? Now, let's proceed. In regular physical activity, it may improve our health in the following ways. So first, reduce the risk of any illness like heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, colon breast cancer, high blood pressure, and etc. Next, it helps us to it helps the prevention of weight gain. Next, helps the weight loss when combined with diet. Next, it increases cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness. Second to the last, it reduces depression. And lastly, it helps reduce abdominally obesity. Okay? Now, let's talk about the healthy lifestyle habits. So first, we have participate in lifetime physical activity. So when we say participate in lifetime physical activity, example of this is being involved in any um, program. That's, for example, biking na makikita nyo, for example, sa daan, makikita nyo mga grupo ng mga nagbibisikleta. And also, jogging. Okay? Next, we have eat right. So, to have a healthy lifestyle, first, we need to eat right. We need to eat vegetables and less tayo sa pagkain ng mga junk foods or mga soft drinks. Okay? Next, maintain body weight through adequate nutrition and exercise. It is also considered as in eat right. So, habang kumakain tayo ng tama is na-maintain nito yung timbang natin. Hindi tayo ganong lumalaki or hindi tayo nag-gain ng weight na katulad sa mga iba na nababakante na or napapahinga na hindi nakakapag-exercise. Okay? Next, we need to sleep 6 to 8 hours every night. So, in sleeping, just like in our technologies or for example, our cell phones, we need to charge it if it's or kapag low bat na ito. Okay? Sa mga tao, kinakailangan natin matulog at least 6 to 8 hours kasi ito yung nagsisilbing charge natin. Okay? Para paggising natin sa umaga, we are very energetic and we are not feeling um, dizziness. Okay? Next, take personal safety measure. In exercise, the priority or the prior thing that we should do is the safety of in our places. For example, in making such exercises, kailangan natin masiguro na safety ba tayo muna. Na hindi naman tayo kabud nakita ka lang ng bakanting space is pwedeng dun ka na mag-exercise. So, dapat dito i-make sure mo na sigurado ka sa mismong gagawin mo exercise and at the same time, safety ka rin dun sa lugar na paggagawan mo nun. Okay? Next, create your own exercise program. Ito nga yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, no? Na exercise program, which is included dito yung exercise na gagawin mo. And these 6 examples is making your lifestyle more healthier. Okay? Next, before starting an exercise program, set a short-term and long-term goals. These goals should be SMART or SMART and follow the principle of training, FITT or FIT principle. So first, let's talk about the SMART or the SMART. So for S, we have specific. So in specific, you need to be specific to the physical activity or exercise that you want to do or uh, what do you want to focus on your program. Okay? Next, we have the M, which is measurable. In measurable, you will measure uh, that you will not be over exercising. Because in exercise, hindi naman to patungkol lang sa, kaya kong mag-exercise, so kaya kong mag-beyond the limit. So, possible thing na mangyari doon is you will gain or possible na may injury ka. Okay? Next, for the A, achievable. It should be realistic in a way na makatotohanan yung magiging goals mo in your exercise program. Hindi katulad na nakikita natin sa anime or sa mga cartoons, that's like Johnny Bravo, na makikita natin malaki katawan niya pero maliit yung lower part ng katawan niya. Okay? Next, we have the relevant. So by the word itself, the relevant, it should be relevant to your lifestyle or kaugnay ito or bumabase ito sa kakayanan mo or sa buhay na meron ka. Okay? Next, trackable. Trackable, it should be trackable in a way that you need to set goals in every specific exercise that you do. Okay? Is that clear? Malinaw po ba?
Opo.
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 Now, let's proceed or let's talk about the FITT or the FIT principle. So for the F, we have the frequency. So it pertains to the consistency of your exercise in a week or in a month. Okay? Next, we have the intensity. This is based on what is your experience on the specific exercise. You don't need to start in a vigorous part. If you are a beginner, we have, or if you are a beginner, you need to start at the low, next to the moderate, and to the vigorous. So those three are the three types of intensity, which is the low, moderate, and vigorous. Okay. Next, we have the time. Okay. Time also in setting your exercise program, you need also to manage your time. For example, in your exercise program, your target exercise is just 1 hour. So you need to set up your exercise that is fit to your given time only. Okay? Next, the type or the last letter for the FITT, which is the type. This will adjust based on what you can. Types of exercise is very important in exercise program because there are some exercises that is not applicable in every person. Okay? Is that clear?
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
Now, let's proceed to the festival. Okay, who wants to read?
Sir, Maruela po.
Okay, Marwela.
Festival. A festival is an event ordinarily celebrated by community and centering on some characteristic aspect of the community and its religion or cultures.
Okay, thank you, Marwela. So, a festival is an event that is typically held by a community to commemorate some aspect of the community's religion or customs. It is frequently observed as a mela or Eid, a local or national holiday. A festival is an example of globalization as well as the interaction between high and low culture. Okay, so question. In festival, what are the things that you can see or what do you observe in festival? Anyone? So kapag
Dances,
fiesta or
sir.
festival, okay, Marvela, again, can you repeat your answer?
Dances po.
Okay, exactly, dances. So since you already mentioned the dances, we are now proceeding or we are now here in the festival dance. So in festival dance, these are the cultural dance performed by a community of people who share the same culture to the powerful rhythms of percussion instruments, usually in honor a patron saint or in appreciation for a bountiful crop. Okay, so meaning to say, a festival dance we celebrated or it is dedicated for a patron saint or a god and also in appreciation for a bountiful crop. So meaning when we say bountiful crop, it pertains to the harvest of every farmer here in the Philippines. Okay? So festival dances can be either religious and secular. So first, let's talk about the religious festival. Okay? When we say religious festival, this festival is dedicated to patron saints and gods. Okay? So in the religious festival, we have few examples or we have um, examples of religious festivals here in the Philippines. So first, we have the Feast of Black Nazarene, which celebrated in Quiapo, Manila. Next, we have the Ati-Atihan Festival that is celebrated in Kalibo, Aklan. Next, the Sinulog Festival in Cebu City. And lastly, the Dinagyang Festival in Iloilo City. Okay? Is there any question about the religious festival? Anyone? Is there any question?
None, sir.
Okay, none. So now let's proceed to the secular festivals. Okay, so when we say secular festival, it is dedicated for the bountiful crops or for the harvest of every farmer here in the Philippines. Okay, so also in secular festival we have examples here in the Philippines, or we have secular festivals that we celebrated here in the Philippines. So first, we have the Bangus Festival, which celebrated in Dagupan, Pangasinan. Next, Sibuyas Festival in Bongabon, Nueva Ecija. And next, we have the Palay Festival Rizal in Rizal, Nueva Ecija. Okay? Is there any question?
None,
None,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so if none, I prepare here some questions for me to be able to know if you really listen or if you have learned about our discussion for today. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for the first question, what is physical activity?
What, sir? Marwela,
Marwela,
sir.
go on.
Daily activities po.
Daily activities. What else? Roden Beltran? Roden? For you, what is physical activity?
For physical abilities po, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next. What are the importance of physical activity in our body?
Ano
John
po?
Ray? Go on, John Ray.
Sir, ano po, maiwasan po natin yung mga sakit.
Okay, naiiwasan natin mga sakit. What else?
Para maging healthy po.
Okay, para maging healthy. Okay, for the next question, for the third question, what is exercise? Anyone? What is exercise?
Crystal po, sir.
Okay, go on, Crystal.
Physical activity that requires plan of structured and repetitive bodily movement to improve or maintain on one or more.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Next, why do we need to exercise?
Sir, Marwela, sir.
Okay, Maruela.
Sir, para po... Okay, Sir, para po sa health natin and para po maiwasan po yung sakit.
Okay, thank you. Para maiwasan yung sakit. And for the last question, what's the first thing that comes in your mind if you hear festival? I repeat, what's the first thing that comes in your mind if you hear
Sir,
festival? Okay, Gerald.
handaan po.
Tandaan. Ano pa? What else?
Nagsasaya po.
Sasaya. What else? What else that you can see in festival?
Sir, costume po.
Okay, costume. What else? Meron pa?
Sir, banderitas po.
Banderitas. Okay, very good. Thank you, students, or thank you, class. So, as we proceed, again, we will play a game true or false, but it has a twist. Okay? If your answer is true, uh, you're gonna make a pogi pose or a maganda pose. And if your answer is false, you will make an sakit ulo pose. So meaning to say, you need to open all your cameras so I can see what is your answer. Okay? Is that clear? Okay, so for the first statement, in exercising, we get healthier. Okay, is it true or false? Okay, very good, class. It's true. Next, every day, you only need to eat 2 times a day. Is it true or false?
False.
Okay, Eliza Wondok, why do you think this statement is false?
Sir,
Wondok?
we need to eat 3 times a day.
Okay, thank you, Marvela. So, we need to eat 3 times a day. For the next statement, to get healthy lifestyle, you need to sleep at least 4 to 5 hours a day. Okay, is it true or false? Okay, John Renz,
False.
why do you think this statement is false?
Sir, kasi po, kailangan po 6 to 8 hours.
Okay, very good, John Renz. You need to sleep at least 6 to 8 hours a day. Okay, next, one of the examples of physical activity is sleeping all day. Okay, is it true or false? I repeat, one of the examples of physical activity is sleeping all day. Is it true or false? Okay, very good, class. It's false. So why do you think sleeping is not part of physical activity? Anyone?
Sir, ako po,
Okay, John Renz.
kasi po, hindi po gumagalaw yung katawan natin pag natutulog.
Okay, very good. So when um, sleeping is not included in physical activity because hindi nga naman kasi tayo gumagalaw. When we say physical activity, these are the things that we use it for
Well,
sleep.
ang ganda kahit sa summer nakagano'n na.
Next, we have two types of festival dance. Okay, is it true or false? Don't forget to open your cameras, okay? Okay, I repeat, we have two types of festival dance. Is it true or false? Okay, very good, class. It's true. Next, the two types of festival dance are modern festival and secular festival. Is it true or false? Okay, Marvela, why, in this statement, what is wrong in this statement? Or ano sa tingin mo yung mali dito sa statement na to? Bakit siya na-consider as false?
Sir,
Sir,
ako po,
Okay, Crystal?
religious po yung isa po.
Okay, very good. It's religious, not modern. And next, in festival dances, these are the cultural dances performed by a community of people who share the same culture. Okay, is it true or false? Okay, some of you are not open your their cameras para po makikita ni sir yung magiging sagot natin in your activity. Okay? I repeat, festival dances are cultural dances performed by a community of people who share the same culture. Okay, is it true or false? Okay, very good. It's true. Next, in religious festivals, these are dedicated to gods. Is it true or false? I repeat, religious festivals are dedicated to gods. Is it true or false? Okay, it's true. Very good, everyone. Next, secular festival is the total opposite of religious festival. Is it true or false? Okay, very good, everyone. It's true. And lastly, one of the way how we celebrate festival is through dancing. Is it true or false? I repeat, one of the way how we celebrate festival is through dancing. Is it true or false? Okay, very good. It's true. Okay, it seems like you are already na class in our quiz for today. So now let's have or let's play It's Cheese Quiz time. Okay, so I want you to prepare a blank paper or short paper that you can use to answer in our quiz for today. Okay, a paper and a pen. Okay, meron na po ba ang lahat?
Yes po, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now
Meron
let's
na po.
begin the first question. First, these are examples of festival dances except one. A. Sibuyas Festival. B. Panagbenga Festival. C. Hip Hop. Or D. Palay Festival. Okay, are you done?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Next. Number 2. The meaning of M in SMART or SMART. A. Momentum. B. Measurable. C. Monitoring. And D. Moving. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, for number 3, to have a healthy lifestyle, you need to eat A. 1 times a day. B. Don't eat. C. 3 times a day. And D. 2 times a day. Hmm. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, next. Number 4. Blank is a type of physical activity that requires plan. A. Physical activity. B. Exercise program. C. Physical education. And D. Exercise. Okay, are you done? Are you done?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Next. Number 5. It is a planned activity detailing a range of physical activity. A. Physical activity. B. Exercise. C. Exercise program. Or D. None of the above. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, in number 6, regular physical activity improves A. Our mind. B. In moving. C. The health. Or D. Momentum. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. This festival dance is dedicated to the gods. A. Secular festival. B. Palay festival. C. Sibuyas festival. Or D. Religious festival. Okay, are you done? Are you done? Are you all done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, it is a bodily movement produced by a skeletal muscles. A. Exercise program. B. Physical activity. C. Exercise. And D. Physical education. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
For the second to the last question, where do we celebrate Sibuyas Festival? A. In Iloilo City. B. Bungabon, Nueva Ecija. C. Dagupan, Pangasinan. Or D. Kalibo, Aklan. Okay, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
For the last question, below are the examples of physical activity except one. A. Walking. B. Running. C. Swimming. Or D. Eating.
Sir, done.
Okay, done. Okay, so let us check your quiz for today. Okay, back to the number one. For number one, the correct answer is C, which is hip hop. Okay, is that clear? The correct answer in number one is letter C. Okay, for number two,
Number two, sir.
the correct answer for number two is letter B. Okay, so okay, for number three, what is your answer?
Sipo.
C.
Okay, for number three, the correct answer is letter C. How about in number four? What is your answer?
D.
D.
Sipo.
For number four, the correct answer is D. Okay, exercise. Next, for number five, what is your answer?
A.
Sipo.
C.
D. Po.
Okay, for number five, the correct answer is letter C. Okay, it is the exercise program. And for number six, what is your answer?
C.
C.
Sipo.
For number six, the correct answer is health or the letter C. Okay? For number seven, what is your answer?
D.
D.
Okay,
D.
in number seven, the answer is letter D. Okay? For number eight, what is your answer? Number eight, what is your answer?
Letter B.
Sipo.
D po.
Okay, for number eight, the correct answer is letter B or the physical activity. Okay, for second to the last or the number nine, what is your answer?
C
Number
po.
nine. Okay, for number nine, the correct answer is B. Okay, in Bungabon, Nueva Ecija. We celebrate Sibuyas Festival in Bungabon, Nueva Ecija. Okay, is that clear? Okay, for number 10, what is your answer?
D po.
D.
D. D.
C.
Okay, for number
D.
10, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, very good everyone and thank you class. So I hope you enjoy our lesson for today. And before we end our class, here is your assignment. Okay, for your assignment, search at least 5 festivals here in the Philippines and search the 5 basic steps in festival dance. Okay, is that clear? Okay, is that clear?
Clear po.
Okay, so before we end our meeting for today, I will leave you a simple quote, which is festival dance is not just a dance, it is sometimes magical that gets you free. Okay? So in festival dance, as we all know, dancers, these are uh, the other way on how they will show their feelings to others. Okay? Sa pagsasayaw kasi, dito nila ine-express kumbaga ba yung feelings na or mga nararamdaman nila. For example, meron tayong sayaw na masaya, meron tayong sayaw na pang hyper, and meron din tayong sayaw na pang mga malulungkot. Or in dancing kasi, dito natin maipapakita din kung ano kung ano yung nararamdaman ng isang dancer. Okay? That is all for today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po. Thank you.
Okay, bago po tayo mag-leave,
Yes, sir.
okay, class, bago po tayo mag-leave, request lang po ni sir na mag-open po tayo ng cameras at mag-take si sir ng screenshot para sa ating klase ngayon. Okay? Okay. So for our first screenshot, gusto ko yung gwapong pose na ginawa nyo kanina and yung magandang pose. Okay? Okay, na count of 3 o magpo-pose tayo. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Gusto ko naman yung wacky faces nyo. Pinaka nakakatawang mukha nyo na mismo. Wacky face, wacky. Wacky. Kahit naka-face mask kayo, makikita naman sa ng mata nyo eh. Okay, wacky, wacky. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Okay, sir. Very good.